Hey everyone, Tim and I are about to take you along a wild ride.
Today we're diving into our first whitewater adventure, and we're doing something a little different.
Instead of a scripted narration, we've captured our genuine, unfiltered reactions as we experience it all live.
This isn't a sponsored film,
So grab your popcorn.
and let's get going.
Before we show you our training and give you everything unfiltered and raw, here's some insights. So how it all came about was that we were planning our trip to France, weren't we?
We were.
And we were going to do the Gorges du Tarn because of its unspoilt beauty, and it's just been an absolute dream of mine to paddle it. I know that you're quite keen as well, especially makes sense because we go to France as well because your parents live out there.
It's a convenient jumping off point.
But we used to always fly.
Yeah, now we drive down with the old canoe on the roof.
I know. It's funny, isn't it?
It takes a long time. 2 nights takes to get there, and about 800 miles.
Can you remember why we did the training? Why did we do the training instead of just go to France?
Well, we're worried about all the rapids and drops and unknowns that might come along.
Because I remember us watching those YouTube films. I think it might have even been Mal Gray's, some of them.
Very likely. He seems to be quite an expert on those rivers.
Yeah. And I remember us watching that and me saying, that flow is fast.
So fast. Faster than we'd normally do, since we'd normally just do canals, which don't flow at all.
So I remember us talking about it not being for the faint-hearted. And then we asked some questions based on those YouTube films on Song of the Paddle, the forum. And then we had a few replies, didn't we? But Mal Gray responded and recommended that we buy that book. So it's The Best Canoe Trips in the South of France by Peter Knowles. And then he said that he thought that we should have some training because we're nervy paddlers.
Yes.
And then he recommended TNR Outdoors and Ray Goodwin. Can you remember why we didn't choose Ray Goodwin?
No, I don't.
I do. Because I'm a fangirl and I was too scared to go with Ray in case I bottled it.
That's really funny.
Yeah. It's quite sweet now I look back.
That is very sweet.
So we chose to go with TNR and they were amazing.
Well worth the time, effort and money.
Can you remember what TNR stands for?
Tom and Richard.
Who knew? I think that we got the best out of that time because we did 2 days. And then we did day 1 with
Tom.
Yeah, and day 2 with
Rich.
Yeah. And they've got different teaching styles though, haven't they?
So different.
Are you glad we went with both instead of just one or the other?
I think it was good to see both perspectives.
Yeah, I do. I don't think it would have been the same going with just one because we got to see so many different sort of things with each of them from their own perspectives.
Yeah. And we were very open to the learning and training.
Yeah. Although it wasn't easy. I think it helped with TNR because when we did the Llangollen Canal Trail, we rented the canoes from there because do you remember we had a problem with ours, so we didn't have one at the time.
Yeah, we had just sold the one we had, so we were in the transitionary period of getting a new one. And we had a little preview of the way Rich teaches in that.
Oh, yeah.
If you've watched back to our Llangollen video.
Yeah. Informative.
He's very informative, very analytical, very physics orientated. Rich is.
It's interesting though, isn't it? It's fascinating.
Yeah, whereas Tom is more
hands-on, kinesthetic. And then one of the things I loved about Tom was that our black paddles, I've forgotten what material they are. Oh yeah, that's it, carbon fibre. When he got that glow-in-the-dark tape and put it round so that we could see if they fell out in the water.
Yeah, it was a good idea, that.
I loved that. That was so thoughtful.
And he also taught you how to pull yourself up on the rope, if you remember.
Yeah, I do.
Which you will see in this video. So this training made us rethink to do our Gorges du Tarn trip, didn't it?
Yeah. That was actually really sad.
Yeah, but I don't think we were ready for it. So we decided to do the River Cele. slightly easier gradings. And at the time of year, it turns out, as you'll see in an upcoming video, that the water levels were quite low, but still relatively fast water for us. With a few drops and scary turns.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that was easy.
No, not for us.
No.
Because we don't have the years and years and years of experience of paddling.
Yeah, that others do. Or the confidence. Because some people might not have done much paddling, but be really confident with water.
Very true. That's also true.
Which is different. But Mel recommended the Cele, and I can't explain in words how grateful I am. I mean, it was a trip of a lifetime. And I remember being really upset at the time because I really wanted to do the gorges. But I'm so glad that it all turned out the way it did, because we never would have done the Cele if we had have done the gorges. We just wouldn't have done, I don't think. Do you?
Yeah.
Now I feel very differently. Well, now I'd like to do all the rivers in France. But at the time, it was only the gorges on my mind, yeah. So I didn't know about the Cele. I don't think that if I had have known, I wouldn't have put it above the gorges, no.
I think it's because most people just talked about the Tarn all the time, isn't it? So during your research, looking in the book, it's all about the Tarn.
I think that's really true. Yeah, you're right. People don't shout about the Cele. We'll shout about it, though.
We will be shouting loudly about it.
It's funny how things work out.
Yeah, it was so hot, though.
We had to change all of our plans. Do you remember we had to cancel the bookings, tried to get refunds.
Oh, all within...
And then had to replan a whole trip.
With the month to go.
Like all the places that we were going to camp, where we were going to eat, what we were going to do for food. We had to completely start from scratch.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I mean, I think that's part of it all, isn't it? It's doing the planning at the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's exciting because you get all the nerves and butterflies about doing the trip.
I remember getting out on the way and planning our routes, what we learnt on this video.
What do you mean?
Well, you get out and go, right, oh, that looks a bit scary, so let's stop, let's get out, analyse the waves and the movement of the water, and go, right, let's plan what we're going to do when we get to it.
Actually, that's something that we didn't actually say in this film. Like, they taught us how to read the river, and we don't really explore that. But I think that's a really good point. Okay, so that's coming to the end of that podcast now. So as we approach the river, our nerves kick in.
But we're keeping it real.
No scripts.
Just our raw reactions to the thrills and spills ahead.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's go.
It's really shallow on the side here with little features. Are you familiar with the term eddy?
I think it's where the water stops being fast.
The ripply water, we call that the flow. There isn't much flow here today. It will carry the boat a certain bit, but it's not going to wash it. Okay, so who paddles where?
I'm here, she's there.
Yeah, I'm going about. That was the first time we'd ever launched off rocks.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm nervous.
That's okay, this is something totally new, isn't it? So we're bound to...
You can tell I'm nervy.
Very nervous.
Exposure to risk and nerves, so you're doing great. So lean on me, bring the foot back. Well done. Good stuff, well done, Bert. Get yourself sat down. Brilliant. You didn't have too tight a grip on my ponytail then.
Oh, inappropriate footwear.
Yeah, this is before we bought our new boots, which was during this trip.
Yeah, inappropriate for the riverbed, that.
Yeah.
It's not cold, it's fresh. It's not shocking, it's invigorating. Have you heard of a draw stroke or a pry stroke?
Draw stroke.
We'll paddle out and draw the water underneath the boat.
Stab it in, draw it in, and swipe it out.
Draw and slice.
Wasn't very good, was I?
First time ever.
How was that for you, Clay? I saw your eyes were closed even through your sunglasses.
Oh no, Claire.
The boat moves sideways perfectly.
So you look really cool with your candle, and sometimes I feel like I don't know what
Try and get that load
Doing the slice now.
in with as least resistance as possible. If you've got any angle on your paddle like that, it will become a backwards paddle stroke.
Oh, look at you on your knees.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore with those boots on.
Good, well, you're looking good in the boat as well, nice and confident. You're not. Some people just grab the gunnels like that and they're wobbling the whole time. So we're not at that point, which is lovely. How do we feel about crossing from this side to that side?
What, over here to over there?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we could do it, yeah.
I reckon you could do this. So we're going to go from this eddy to that eddy on the other side there. And this is how we move around rivers. We go from one eddy to another eddy. Remember communication.
Chasing eddies. You can't appreciate the flow though, can you? Like it is
Yeah.
much faster than it looks.
Yeah, definitely. One day we'll have that expertise, Claire.
Yeah, he's brilliant, isn't he?
Bump.
Yeah, that was really good.
Good. That's what it's supposed to be about, isn't it?
Oh, look at you. Oh, that's him.
That's him. I go and help him.
Mistaken you for him. Him for you even.
No, massively wrong. Because we are starting to come onto some more moving water, just a couple of little things that we might want to think about. If you do fall out of the boat whilst coming down, particularly the sort of more white bumper stuff, get clear to a point, try not to put your feet down. Our safe swimming position is, I'm just going to lie on the table here, is we're going to lie on our back,
Out the way, Claire.
feet pointing down the river, trying to lift our bum up like that there. If you start skidding along the bottom, it's obviously deep enough to stand up. That was going to be my plan, and that shoot was going to be like, I thought for Claire that would be a good finisher to do that. And I came straight in and I was like, so what would you like to do? And straight away, quite fancy doing that. Oh, it's like brilliant. That's good though, isn't it? I mean, that shows that we're progressing with confidence.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just use the rope so you can stay still, and you can use the rope, and that way you stay nice and safe.
This doesn't feel like a clean carpet.
Now when we look back at that feature there, can you see the rock? You can't see the rock at all, can you? But what you can see that very small...
That was so scary to just see all that moving water for the first time.
Yeah.
They're surfing.
You could see that hidden rock in the middle just then.
What was it called? Seesaw rock? Is this when we pivoted on the rock?
Yeah, that was the first time. You know that rock you told us about?
So, stuck on a rock like that, okay? if you do a draw stroke at the back or a pry, you'll just move the boat sideways enough in order just to dislodge it. Paddle forwards now.
Got a bump.
Oh yeah, we did nearly go in, didn't we?
There's a rock there.
Don't put that there. Did that take you by surprise for a second? Yeah. I don't know what gave you the idea that it could put you by surprise.
It's so powerful.
Hmm.
You forget the mighty river, what it feels like.
Yeah.
Right, go. Just paddle, just paddle.
Forward paddling now.
Where's the moving? Yes, but paddle on your right, paddle on your right. Because I need you to pull her forward there. Right, you ready to draw a stroke?
Don't you think it's incredible that all these rocks it just, you know, that's real life, that's natural.
Yeah, they were naturally
They've
placed.
been put there.
It's funny that, isn't it?
Yeah. I find it fascinating.
Hmm.
Did we do that on our own?
Yeah, you didn't touch it.
I did nothing. This rope here, if you put a loop in that, or something like that,
Oh, I could
would that
He ties that knot so quickly, it's ridiculous.
to get yourself up a little bit?
I think I might have underestimated Whitewater and the skills that you need. Because that doesn't almost look that bad, you know? But it's really hard.
Of course, some bits were really shallow, weren't they?
It's actually surprisingly shallow the whole way.
I wonder, probably wouldn't be like that this year because of the high water levels.
Yeah. We were just really lucky.
We'll go over and you'll be like, that was nothing. What was I worried about?
This was at the end of day one when we were going to do that as the climax,
Yeah, we'll do it a few times then, don't
the
we?
drop. Yeah, but it was at the end.
Yeah. So this is you running with him for the first time ever.
Ready?
And this is yours and mine's first mate.
Oh. Can't believe I did that. Can you?
Yeah, I can believe it.
I can't.
And we smashed right into him.
Absolutely. Well done, both of you.
Myself.
Well done. How was that? The second time as well. Nicely paddling there. That you got a perfect line coming down. Absolutely perfect line.
She's speechless, literally speechless.
Speechless indeed.
Second run.
Notice we changed paddles because we realised that the otter tail was
Yeah.
not appropriate for
Yeah, it was
Whitewater.
too long. It looks so much slower from that perspective.
I know. Yeah, no one sort of will realise what it's actually like. Because even the flow doesn't look fast there, but this is taking us.
Yeah.
Not to this one, but the next one. The next one. No, next one. Right, you ready?
Yeah, look at that turn.
Whoa. High five. Yes. Yes.
We're trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Be careful. Oh, this was with Rich.
Yep, day 2. Bit wetter today though.
And then when you've got all those
Oh yeah, it's pouring with rain.
do we feel we can manage it? And if the answer is yes, we can, go paddling. If the answer is like, well, we know what to do, but we just haven't got the skill set today, or we're not quite on it.
Very different teaching styles.
So if I want to get into this eddy, if I'm coming down,
I felt like we got the best of both worlds.
to be there.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I want the front of my boat to get to. Does that make sense? If my front of the boat hits there, what's the back of the boat got to do? It's got to turn. It's got to do all the turning for me. I haven't got to do anything. But my startup doesn't start there. There's no.
Because of the rain, it's actually slightly faster flow this day.
Is it?
Because of the rain. And ever so slightly deeper.
Facing this edge, I need to be paddling forward, which the reality means that I'm probably thinking about it up there somewhere.
Yeah.
And then at some point, you do need to rerun your drop again.
Yeah.
You definitely do
It's
need
just
to
the
rerun
rock
your
of.
drop.
There's a rock of you. There's a little bank. The canoe hit and we were like a seesaw on it.
Yeah. And actually, it's really difficult.
In she goes.
Be a bit naff at getting in and getting out.
They are the hardest things and the least graceful things to get in and out of. You know? Pull the nose round a little bit to get that angle. Lovely. Bit more. And big, powerful forward. And again, little stern rudder now, Tim. Little stern rudder. Big push now, Tim. Don't worry. Perfect. And both of you paddle forwards now. Go, go, go. Nice and hard, Claire. Go on, give it some shove. Okay, and stop paddling. Stop. Just let it go.
It's actually incredible. The force of the water and how it pulls you.
How easy was that? What most paddlers do is paddle too much. And then send the boat up and send the paddle more. So we end up paddling like joys out looking. But actually, if we got it right, good. We call it canoeing for a reason. You know why we call it canoeing? Because the canoes know what to do. The minute you call it paddling, you mess it up by paddling. I'm now not going to talk.
Yeah, I really enjoyed being with both of them.
Turn. As soon as you're ready, you're going to put some power on. This is on you, Claire. Now get that paddling and give it some beans. Okay? Trickle of forwards, team. Bit of forwards. And over to the eddy over there. Where do you look?
Okay.
Where do you look?
You're not looking. Supposed to be looking at the rock.
And let it turn. Trust it. Trust it. Trust it.
Oh, you did that on your own.
And then Tim, a little backwards.
That's interesting. Don't you think?
Yeah, he did this on his own though.
I'm going to change hands and then look at this draw stroke.
I just sat here doing nothing then.
All the way. Wait for it, wait.
And again! Oh, look at that! You two are ace! And how good is that little sweep for pulling the tail around?
I think we did a perfect balance doing one day with Tom and one day with Rich.
Yeah, I think it was in the right order as well.
I think we should do that again.
Or both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And believe it or not, a little bit faster is nicer than slow here.
I was really scared here because he was on the rock. And I was like, oh no, like what if he can't save us? Do you know what I mean?
In the paddle. In the paddle. But yeah, you're confident and fine. It's all right. Yep. We'll go backwards and we'll go into the other eddy. Well, I'm taking it into this bit.
Yeah, I'd never be like that now.
Yeah, but this is you. You can be this.
Mm.
You just need to get back into it.
Cool, so what happened?
It was definitely a lot faster than I expected.
Yes. Yeah, you came out of that really fast like a rocket, didn't you? Yeah. So then by the time you realised where you were and went for the turn for the eddy, it was just a bit too late, wasn't it? Yeah. But still,
that's why we aimed for this.
You did this backwards, this bit backwards, but you still had control. Yeah. So, here's your challenge. I want you to ferry glide through this little thing back here. So you're going to go above double rock across there. Have to go team. I'm not going to give you time to think about it. Go.
Oh, yeah.
They give you an angle, pull it back, pull it round.
Alright, now we need to get down there again. Right, ready?
We got good shots even though, I mean, you would never tell it was pouring down with rain. And we had to keep clearing out the boat. You wouldn't tell, I mean, you would a bit there. Because of the lens. I always think it never does it justice, like the pure force.
Well, video is always different to experience it in real life.
Yeah.
And relax.
You know what? If we've got to do a manoeuvre to end on, that was the manoeuvre to end on, wasn't it? You well, you got this. There you are, yeah.
And also, this was around the first time when I would be able to sort of stand up and get out on my own. Like I might have used Rich just then.
Yeah.
But I mean, usually I'd wait for you, do you know what I mean? It's the first time I'd started to become more independent.
Yeah, well, Tom, as you saw in this video, taught you to use the rope.
I'm going to walk into that eddy, I'm going to put you in the right place, I'm going to come back down here, okay, and then all I want you to do, and it's one of these things, I just want you to sit down into the water and then lie back and lift your feet up.
Oh, was this when we laid down?
And honestly, this is dead easy. I know it's psychological.
I wonder if you see the flow more.
Well, I don't know, you can see it quite well there.
Yeah.
And the worst case scenario is I'm going to grab your buoy's edge and you're going to stand up. Okay?
Is this me or you?
This is both of us.
Oh yeah, wow. Oh, God. Hold on, wait. We canoed in that. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So awesome.
See? That's it, you okay?
It was freezing.
Freezing.
So we're near an eddy, kick your legs hard and try to get into that eddy.
What a great memory.
Okay, kick hard, go that way. Tim, stand up and you can pull her in. Oh, there you go.
Look, our new boots.
Oh yeah, was that day 2 then?
Yeah, we bought them that morning, I think.
Oh, you had to help me, I struggled, didn't I? It was so slippery, it was like Like you were standing on hard frogs.
Yeah, I get that. And it was cold, so you were getting stiff as well, and tired.
So, yes, I know it's really cold, but actually, to get the cold bit, how scary was it?
How scary was
Oh look, I've got my knife there.
Oh yeah.
But not terrifying. Your life didn't flash between your eyes, did it?
I think it did actually.
I don't know.
No, it didn't flash. No. Yeah, but I was.
Oh look, I'm holding you because I can't believe that we've just done it.
Yes. Then you realised.
That's sort of a beautiful moment.
You should do it one more time.
On your own?
Huh?
On your own?
What if I can't get in?
Well, you won't, because we're going to be standing here.
This is you contemplating doing it on your own? Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Do you know what I love about this?
Try and turn.
It's like you're a kid again. Like you're open to all the vulnerabilities and emotional things that everyday life you forget, you know, when you're being, you know, an adult.
Yeah.
And it's pushing me out of my comfort zone and I thrive off it. What an exhilarating experience that I love.
That's it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
You're in the ugly!
But you can see when you stand up. Ready?
Oh, thank you.
Because that,
Now see where you're standing.
this way
In
you're
the
not,
eddy.
no one moves you sideways. You come
I'll
out
do it on
there.
my own.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we didn't touch it.
You literally, you got there and you were doing, you're like just a bit swimming. So I turned the camera off to come and grab you, and at that point, you changed the angle and started swimming across here, all by yourself.
Is that me again?
Yeah.
Or did I do it twice?
Did it a couple of times, yeah.
God.
Oh, do it. Okay, get yourself orientated. Get yourself down over there. Yeah, now big, come on, go for it. Everything you've got. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't you stop.
Hit your bum a few times, I think.
Oh yeah, it was painful because some of the rocks were really painful.
Maybe it was too shallow.
There you are. And relax. You're there.
It's a funny little perspective, isn't it?
I think that's been a good day.
Yeah, it feels a bit unrealistic, like it hasn't happened, don't you think?
Well, luckily, it's all on film.
It's all on video. Look at that, just before the race starts.
Because you're walking up that on your own. You've made her too confident now.
Look at you, man.
Cheering yourself, look. Oh, cheering yourself.
That was a brilliant couple of days, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had such a great time.
Yeah.
So you're going to head back like this?
Yeah, and then we'll come back in the morning, pay you if you haven't.
Yeah, won't pay you.
And then we'll get the boat.
Right then, I'll speak to you soon. Have a lovely evening. I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Grade 1 plus Whitewater Rapids. Done. How you feeling?
Cold, wet, happy, proud of you.
Oh, of us.
Of you. And me.
Of us. Although these guys don't want to see that though. It's been amazing. We're down here in Llangollen in Wales and just finished 2 days of grade 1 whitewater coaching. I don't know if you can see, but we've just been doing it down there on that course. It's been epic. Woo! I love that.